see how you are energetically connecting with somebody. So you like your love connection right now. So the energy you have right now, you have this Four of Swords. So it's something that you're contemplating. You're taking a step back to really look at the situation because there's something lacking here. Whatever this connection is or this relationship you're in, there's something lacking. And it looks like you are heading towards the direction of moving away from it because there's some kind of lack or conflict within. And you want to bring in something that's more aligned, that resonates more with you, something that you connect with better. It seems like this was passionate. It did have some passion to it, but it looks like there was some kind of immaturity and energy here. So let's see if we can clarify some of these cards here. So with this Four of Swords, it looks like I said, there was something that was missing that you didn't see. There was like something not clear. So you are taking some time out to really contemplate and figure out, you know, what's missing, what is it that's not right, because there's just something that's lacking here. And you're with this lack, you're trying to seek the truth. Like, is it me? Is it just we just don't resonate? Is it something about this person? So you are trying to find this clarity and truth with the situation. And in the meantime, you are moving away from it because you feel it's like just this negative energy, this toxic energy. This also could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but I feel like you're moving away from it or you've taken a step back. You want to bring in something that's abundant, that is more aligned with you. So you're kind of holding back here. You know, you're not settling because this would be holding back, you know, not putting your eggs in that basket because you want to bring in something that is more fulfilling, you know, that you want. You know, this is not what you really want. You know, it might be somebody that you are connecting with, but it's just like there's some spark or something missing. And like I said, in the beginning, it seemed like it was passionate, but something faded away here. And again, we have 2 pages. This is immature energy. So this person could be too immature for you. They could be lacking in telling the truth. Maybe there's something they're hiding. And I feel like you want that deeper connection. So there's something here that's just not resonating anymore. So it looks like you're moving away from it and trying to find some kind of truth or clarity of what you really want. So with this person, it does look like they had some kind of tower. So it feels like maybe you stepping back from them kind of has devastated them more than you realize. And, you know, it's really putting them through the ringer a little bit. I feel like they might have connected with you more than you did them. You know, it seems like that. Sometimes people connect to us and they really are into us, but we're not into them. So it feels like that. So this was kind of like a shocking moment for them. They didn't want it to end, or they really want to connect to you. So, you know, it's putting them through a lot of turmoil here. So what they're doing right now is they're trying to heal. I feel like you were like their dream, you know? They're trying to see the bigger picture. They don't understand it because I really feel like they really were connected with you and wanted something deeper with you. But then, you know, you're not feeling the same way. So that's sometimes how love goes. So now they are trying to see the big picture, but I really feel like they are kind of stuck in that energy where they're just hurt and they really want to connect to you. So depending on how they are reacting to you, I do see that they're trying to give you some space, but in a way they are not. So because they are like kind of really devastated by this, so they might be like just retreating to heal. They might be a little bitter, but there's some kind of energy with that. With that said, we do have this five of the Master Arcana, which is the Hierophant. So this is you, but it's reversed. So it's like you're not in their life anymore. And then they have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like they're trying to juggle. I think they go back and forth. Like they're trying to give you space, but then they might be calling, texting, really trying to get you back. I feel like they're kind of like in a bunch of turmoil right now. And their emotions might be all over the place because they want you in their life, basically. So they're trying to juggle things. They might even be trying to change or trying to convince you that, you know, hey, we had something good, and they're just not handling it well. So I feel this energy of where they pull back because of their emotions, like they pull back and try to give you space, but then they might be texting you. I really feel like they could be watching you on social media, things like that. With that being said, we do have this Three of Wands. So they are looking out towards the future. They were planning a future with you, but now that it's kind of got stopped because this is reversed. So like I said, that's pretty devastating. So they are really disappointed that they're not having this connection with you. So be careful. I almost feel like the stalker kind of energy, but right now they are giving you a step. They are stepping back, but they're kind of, you know how we go overboard sometimes with our emotions. So like I said, I really do feel like they're trying to find out information, what you're doing, checking you out on social media, probably occasionally texting you or calling you to find out what you're up to. And it's really hard for them to start this new beginning without you, because the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, and it's kind of got stopped. So they weren't expecting it. They really wanted to have this future with you. With that being said, we have the Three of Pentacles. So they're kind of throwing themselves into work. You know, they're throwing themselves into work. They are trying to move on in the material world, but I feel like they're having a really difficult time. And like I said, I feel like some of them might be really stalking you on internet, social media, checking with your friends, things like that, maybe driving by your house. I do feel that energy. All right, with that being said, to give you some advice and what's going to be happening, we have the King of Wands. So this is standing your ground, you know, going for what you want. You know, don't let this person persuade you. And I don't see you doing that. I do feel like you might have to put up some boundaries, because I do feel like if they're not already doing it, they're going to be showing up where you're at, because they are watching you. So this Nine of Cups is you doing you, the solo energy, you know. This is you being at peace. You know, it looks like you're at peace. You're confident. You know what you want. You've kind of broken this off, but they are not happy about it. And they are in their worries, really in their memories. They're very nostalgic and they're just like anxious, not sleeping at night. So I would say, like, if they don't get it under control, just be cautious, because they might be showing up where you're at. If they're not already doing so, checking with your friends. They're definitely checking up on you on social media. They might be sending you text here and there, you know, just general dumb stuff, like just to have contact with you. So you might have to cut that off or set up boundary. If they're not listening, you might have to cut it off. With that being said, we have this Nine of Cups, but it's reversed. Here's the Nine of Cups, but it's reversed. So it's creating this lack of peace, because they're going to start like hounding you, or you know, not giving you a peace of mind or things. So be cautious with that, like I said. And then we have this Queen of Cups, which is, you know, being compassionate. So I feel like you might be trying to be, you know, compassionate and understanding to them, but it's going to get to the point where you're just going to have to completely block them off if they don't get the point. Because I feel like somebody that could be really kind of nagging you, you know, say, hey, do you remember this? Or, hey, do you know the directions? Remember that place we went to? Can you give me the information about it? And it's kind of like subtle right now, but I feel like it's going to get to the point where you're going to be in this place where you're not having any peace of mind. It's starting to infringe on your time. Your kindness is being taken advantage of, because they're not taking no for an answer. They're just like really into you. So be cautious with that. We're going to go ahead and get a couple cards just to see if there's any advice that Spirit has. I know that's saying, like, you know, you might have to get to the point where, you know, you might not want to, but you might have to just say, like, listen, leave me alone, block them, stuff like that. But let's see. All right, so what's some advice for Taurus here? Okay, so we have the Lovers coming in. So I do feel like there's somebody that could be coming in if they haven't already. And we have the King of Cups, somebody that's mastered their emotions. And it looks like it's going to be a bright future for you. But there is this underlying conflict. So I do see somebody coming in for you. And it could be already now. And this person's going to be infringing on your time and becoming jealous. Whoever this person is very, have mastered their emotions. They're not all over the place. They're not jealous. They're not, you know, a mess emotionally. And it looks like it's going to be a good future with you guys. But I see this person, you know, being the other person, the person you let go of, being very jealous and creating some kind of conflict here. So, like, again, I think you have to, you know, stand your ground. And it might be to the point where if you can't get them off your back or stalking you or showing up where you two, your new partner and you are, that you might have to block them or something drastic, because I do see that energy coming in. And let's see what else is coming in. Yeah, this other relationship, though, does look like some happiness and some good times, happiness, you know, makes you feel really warm and fuzzy and all that stuff. But I do see this other person, the first person that you've cut off, that you're not resonating with, really creating some kind of conflict here. And they don't like seeing you with someone else. So it's like a jealousy thing. So I really feel like they're going to try to create some kind of conflict between you and this person. So I'd nip it in the bud pretty quickly. Okay, so it does look like you have realized that somebody is not for you. You're just not aligning, but this person is not taking it well, and you might have moved on already and found someone else, or in the future you're going to be finding someone that you do align with that is you know, more mature, but this person is not going to like it, and they're going to try to create some conflict for you. So like I said, you might have to nip that in the bud before it does escalate into issues with you and your new partner. So that is your message, Taurus. You know, sometimes people can't take no for an answer. I feel like this person might be codependent or very immature emotionally, especially because we had a few pages in here. You know, they are really into you, but I think it's in an unhealthy way because they need to heal themselves or master their emotions or something like that. But that's your message, Taurus. Thanks for watching. Take care.